Alright, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Overly Mod Repentance. Today we're gonna hop as Eden after like 45 minutes of making my mods work. Please work. They worked and I have balls. I don't know what the balls are. I'm not... I come back. Aw. The coolest starting item, 2022, tier drones, grants 2 robots. They shoot technology. Yeah, we kind of figured that one out. Excuse me? They don't seem hella overpowered or anything, but you gotta admit, that's like a pretty damn cool item. Once again, maybe not good. Or even, no, just good. Maybe not good, but they seem really cool. Spinning wheel is a terrible start. Spinning wheel makes us do this. Spinning wheel is broken. Excuse me. Spinning wheel is broken. I will not take this item if it doesn't work. So, unless they just changed the item, and if they did, then I am dropping it, because, no, you're supposed to gain a tears up, like a massive one, when you start shooting in circles. Alright, that's just a fact. And because of this, I will remove spinning wheel. Because, let's go, in fact, before I remove it, just to point this out. After shooting for a while, you gain times 0.2 fire delay and tears start coming 30. Okay, maybe we just need a tears up before it starts working. I'm going to give myself squeezy, okay? We're going to give ourselves a squeezy. We're not going to take the soul arts, and now let's try. No. It's not working. I don't think I can actively give myself a reason to want to believe this is, like, functional. There's Mom's Perfume. Okay, no. We have proved to myself this item is completely broken, and if the item is broken, it's not my fault. We just don't get a first floor item room, and that's, you know, that's fine. Was it just updated to be really bad now? Maybe, but, like, I don't see why they would change it like that. The item was already pretty iffy, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it was okay, and it could lead to some busted-ish runs, but one of those things where, yeah, it'll cap your tears at 120, but when you're only hitting 1 in every 5 shots, that's, like, a lot worse than it seems, right? But anyway, yeah, Eden's fun, right? I was gonna think about, yeah, that was kind of bad. So I'm noticing the lasers seem to pull enemies towards me a little bit, which does make them significantly worse, but still super cool, so I'm gonna keep using them. But, yeah, I was gonna play a new modded character, but we've done a lot of new modded character edited type content, not overly edited or anything. I'm pretty. These are the bomb ones, maybe. Yeah. Okay. I don't know the new champion variant textures because oh, you absolute cheater, because I just didn't look into them. I think they all look really cool, and I'm actually really happy with that part of the update. However, being happy with a part of an update and actually knowing what it is, two very different things. Coat hanger, pretty solid. Tears up, obviously nice. I think, though, we're just gonna leave. We need that key, but we're kind of in a bad spot. We have no money. We have compost, which doesn't really do much, to be real. 2 soul arts that we can't take because the game cheated. The game cheated and broke our item. Okay, I guess we're going to the downpour, which is a really bad choice, but I can't waste the key. Yeah, there is another new modded character I would like to check out, but I tried making a video on him once, and when I tried making the video, I was tired as hell. Oh, Henry, okay, I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say for the 3 millionth time. Mods that add Henry into rooms, I think you're doing it wrong. I don't think Henry should be in rooms. I get that he's something that's very rarely used in Isaac, so it's like, cool, haha, look. You get to see something that isn't commonly seen. Also, I think this is the Apple of Sodom we have, that thing. Yeah, you don't want that. That'll turn your hearts into flies sometimes. I mean, you might want it, right? I just don't want it, but... yeah, so, like, I don't think Henry should be put... Do people agree with me there? Do you agree or do you disagree? I don't think Henry should be put into rooms because the whole point behind Henry is he's this super duper rare enemy that you never ever see. And, like, a modded player like me, Henry isn't even, like, cool. You know, like, if I saw in Vanilla Isaac Henry, like, no mods, you just get the Henry room, which I have never seen, by the way. If I saw that, I don't even think I'd be excited. Like, I think before mods, I would have been over the moon about it, you know? But when you make something that's just the whole point of it is really rare. Like, there's no other point, you know? He doesn't drop anything cool. He doesn't do anything for you. He's just Henry. And his whole point is you'll never see him. And maybe if you do, you'll be really happy. But when you take something like that and then just make it common, I don't think you're adding anything to the game, personally. I think that is basically, that was a good hit, honestly. I feel really proud about that one. But I think you're basically just completely destroying the purpose of that enemy who isn't even a very interesting enemy to begin with. So, it just, to me, I just don't think, Henry being in actual, like, rooms 24/7 is cool. And it's not like he's still rare in the mods and they only added a couple rooms. But to be fair, I do have a lot of mods installed that adds rooms, so that's kind of fair. But it's still like it's so common. We'll do all that, right? It's not. Once again, it's not good. Like we just gave up a decent amount of things, right? And what'd we get? Like a couple spiders. I think compost needs a huge buff if it ever wants to be viable, in my opinion. I guess there may be a use case for it. Like if you break the game and get infinite consumables, which is getting harder and harder every update. But if you do that, I can see it being okay. You can use it to get consumables that you wouldn't normally be able to reach. Like right now, I can't reach that chest or that heart, so I will turn them into like nothing. So I will turn them into like one spider, one fly. I know we're kind of living over here. Don't worry about it. We just wasted our fly. We do want to get the soul heart, so I was kind of hoping, but this can't be a health down, so we'll at least take it. You know what? Listen. Didn't expect it to happen, but it did manage to give us a black heart, so I'm definitely cool with that. I feel like I've been playing some runs off camera recently, and I just feel like I can't. Like I feel so bad about it because on death once but oftentimes, and by often I mean pretty much every single run, that's like gonna kill us, right? Yeah, definitely. Basically every single time I play, we get in a bad boss. It's bad enough for me to use a devil card, I would say. But I feel like every single time I play off screen, right? I get like the most busted broken runs I could ever imagine, and then it's like, okay, well this would have made for a really good video, damn. So I think I might completely stop that, I'm not gonna lie to you. Devil Deal, well, it does sound tempting to walk in there and get nothing. I think I'm gonna leave and go to Angel Deal probably. Like, I get that I got hit a lot, but starting with only Soul Hearts as Eden is never fun, right? It's mostly my fault as to why it's this bad, right? 3 Soul Hearts is a lot better than, like, 2, for instance. But, we kind of got hit a lot. And I'll blame that on Firemind, which hasn't actually hit us yet. But I will blame it on Firemind, because if I blame it on yeah, we can just go into the tech run. You know, we already have lasers. Might as well have more lasers. I get tech, too, isn't technically, like, the greatest thing on the entire planet, right? However, I do love it. I would love you to blow up over there, but, like, I'm just gonna kill you. Like, yeah, oh, you know, that, yeah, you know that, that classic move of use the compost because you're like, oh, look, there's a charge key. Let's use the compost. That way we can, like, just get rid of the charge and then charge it with a... You see what happened? I'm stupid, basically. I think we can... I don't think this will help. If there's... Let's say that poop spawns a penny, right? That's like 1 spider for us. Come on. Come on. Oh, wait. Can't we just... Will this... Oh, you know what? I don't even know how that worked. We didn't get the penny, but... Technically, there was merit behind doing that, though I will admit, it might not have been the... Oh, boy. Might have not been the most useful thing ever, even if it had worked, but I fully... Ooh. You know what? You know what? There's some really good soul stones. If we can get some Souls of Cain coming up, I do like a good Soul of Cain. Right. What else is good? Soul of Lilith is really good. Wouldn't mind a Soul of Lilith. I think most Soul Stones are pretty good, but then actually, now that I think about it, I think only maybe like half of them are good. I don't know, because I want to say most Soul Stones are good, but then you have stuff like the Soul of Eve, right? And like that's the only one I'm thinking of right away that's really bad. I guess Soul of Samson isn't great. Soul of Laz isn't technically bad, but I don't love having it. It's a revive, right? But don't die. You know, like it's a revive, but if you don't die, then you don't need it. And of course, that goes for every revive. So you're saying, so you could be like, oh, what do you think 9 lives is bad? No, I don't think 9 lives is bad. I'm just saying, if I have to hold it in my like rune slot and never be able to carry another rune with me, I want it to like eventually do something. But Soul of Lazarus oftentimes will legitimately do nothing just because you have to die to use it. So I think Soul of Laz is really weak. I don't like it. I think it's kind of poo-poo. Oh, this is... Yeah, honestly, there's probably 3 million better ways to handle that. We need a bomb. There might have been a half-off bomb for sale in the shop, that we could also get some trinket that somehow gives us a bomb. All future floors become XL when possible. That sounds actually awful. I can't think of why that would... I'm trying to think of why that would be a good thing. I guess it's really good to get. I like the Womb XL. So I guess if you pick it up, Depths 2, or Depths 1, I guess, that'd be fine. But... Like, yeah, because the XL floors are just worse, right? Because you don't get the Devil Deal. There was a half-off bomb. That's a Soul Heart for us, most likely. No, let's not touch that. Let's not. Yeah, I just don't think that's good. I can, once again, like, kind of see a merit for it in terms of, oh, well, I think Womb XL is easier, personally, because, you know, it's just, by the time you find the boss fight, you're at both boss fights, right? You don't have to go to both room floors. So I think that's the better option there. They good hit, good hit. I think Basement 1 XL is better, but that trinket physically can't work with Basement 1 because if you pick it up on Basement 1, then, you know, by the time Basement 2 rolls around, you can't get Basement XL. So I think the only use case for that is because you can't, and it's not like you can carry it to the next floor and try to save it for the womb, right? Because if you carry it, that's how you're using it. So I think the only use case for that trinket that I can think of at all is if you get a Depths 2, or I guess Depths 1. Either one would be fine. But if you get a Depths 1, then you could carry it. Well, then you could, yeah, you could just carry it to the womb, use it there, have some fun. Addicted, whatever. Good to know we have it. Soul of Bethany, one of those souls that's pretty fine. It's gonna save us from a couple hits, dealing some damage. The damage isn't really the important part. The damage is not bad at all, like definitely. But the protection against bullets for a while is gonna be much better. Also, I mean, it's gonna get some contact damage. Ooh, we gonna get risky with this? I think we are. I think we're gonna keep the soul skull too. Like, we can take the poop, but like a few pennies over like a potential soul of Cain or a soul Lilith, like I'm fine. I'll take the souls. So glass cannon is one of those items that is inherently pretty dangerous and probably not the right choice most runs. Is there any reason this run makes it the right choice? No, not in a million years. In fact, I think due to our health situation, our health is fine, but it's mostly soul hearts, and that's kind of dangerous in Repentance. Due to our health situation, I would actually say it's probably a very dumb idea to take glass cannon here. However, if you've watched my channel before, which I'll assume most of you have, if you've watched my channel before, you would know that dumb decisions are the right decisions. It's about having fun, not about winning the game, right? So I don't mind if I lose as long as I had glass cannon and shot hosts and killed them. Like, glass cannon is too fun to just say no to, and it's actually really strong, especially like now it's okay. Well, technically it was nerfed and then buffed after the nerf, so now it was still kind of nerfed. But like buffed glass cannon after the original nerf, is pretty good. With only taking extra damage, it's fine, right? Taking extra damage isn't good, but dropping down to no health at all, that was bad. Like, extra damage, not great. No health at all, much worse. That's a sewing machine card, I believe. I don't think our rerolls, familiar crowns give you free. I don't think these guys can be upgraded, but I did want to check. We could have held on to it, but at the same time, it's like why? You know, like, we could get, what, a familiar upgrade? That's like 10 cents. It's good, but imagine these guys could be upgraded, right? Are they, and granted, are these guys even good? You know. And that's the end of my statement, you know. So, moving on. They're not great, alright. Are they one of the coolest items? Is this like a secret, or is this just a room? Okay. I know there's some rooms, I think they're mostly in the mausoleum and the newer floors, but I know there's some rooms that are just like, hey, if you bomb this freaking place, you'll go everywhere. And it's like, it's a little dumb. We really want that, but I don't know if it'll proc, glass cannon. I don't think it should, but it's modded, and I don't like to mess with mods in terms of risky bisky, you know what I mean? So I think we're just going to leave that behind. It is a full soul art for a half soul art if it doesn't proc our glass cannon, but if it does proc our glass cannon, we're losing that deal, you know? Like, that is a major loss today. I think, what is glass cannon, 3 or 2 hearts of damage? I'm actually going to check I'm going to check right now that the room's over. I forget exactly how it works. I know it's just, like, more damage. That's Isaac's health. Oh yeah. No. This is the real. See, okay. Half a heart with each use, half a soul heart if they are present. But okay, yeah. So at first it would just get rid of red health, and then you could keep all your soul hearts, which is why it was great. Then if Isaac has no red hearts and at least only, I don't care. That's too much. On taking damage, the item turns into glass cannon and gain 1.5 range. That damage dealt to Isaac is increased by 2 hearts. So it's increased by 2 hearts. So it would be 2.5 or 3 depending on the floor you're on. Which isn't... It's bad, but it's not that bad. Soulside, I believe, changes every floor. 2 Spear Destinies would be really funny. I haven't had Star of Bethlehem in so long. Like, I haven't had Star of Bethlehem since, I think, maybe the 34 character streak. I was going Angel Deal, like, quite frequently on that streak, to be fair. And in modded... I try a lot less hard, so I just go Devil Deal because it's like, it's the easier option, right? Like, you go Devil Deal, it's harder in terms of you have no health. Oh, we'll have homing tech too. Oh, I love it. But it's the harder option in terms of gameplay because you'll have less health and like that can definitely be scary. But you don't have to think if you go Devil Deal because you don't have to like leave. It's actually probably more the Go Devil deal. My logic might not make sense, but it makes sense to me. I'm also not waiting for this stupid star. I've already completely changed my mind about it. Okay. That was a scary room, I'm not going to lie to you. Star of Bethlehem, listen, we got all the way up there, got that soul heart, got out, and you're still walking through that room. I now remember why I'm not a big fan of Star of Bethlehem. It is fantastic. If you are in a bad situation and you get Star of Bethlehem, you will be in a much, yikes, ouchie. I didn't like this room to be... You know, this room would have been super easy had we not gotten that stupid champion variant. I just want to point that out. But, yeah. Basically, Star of Bethlehem is really great and it will save a run. However, you have to be willing to use a really slow item for a really slow run. I mean, obviously, here it is catching up. But if it's this close, I'll give it the time of day. I'll wait. But this is like an in case of emergency item for me. You know what I mean? Like, if all else is failing, just wait for the Star of Bethlehem. But if it's not, just don't worry about it. Sorry about that. I was taking a drink of water and forgot to hit the pause button, then hit the... It was basically just a whole mess. We do want to go to our shop. Hopefully Star of Bethlehem will be a little ahead by then. We still don't have... That's a half... Oh, we have Steam Sale. We have Steam Sale. Pay to play is great, but we want to keep our money for Steam Sale. Mayspawn shop will clear the rooms. Probably works with Steam Sale. Sigil of Knowledge, just really good. We'll only get one more. Cheese Grater is not quite it. Terror Cloth, it really is. I think that's really great. Okay, Soul of Isaac. Okay. Let's get the Magic Mush. We'll Soul of Isaac it. Let's get the Mini Mush. We'll Soul of Isaac it. Let's get the Keeper Coin Shooty Face thing. We'll Soul of... Okay, let's leave and catch up to that star. If we can Soul of Isaac, which is really good. We have to debate where we want to use Soul of Isaac. I would say we realistically just want to use it, on an Angel deal, right? Because... Like, why wouldn't we? If we use it on an item room, it's fine. But Angel deals are just so good. We gotta get some of these bony boys out of here. I'm not gonna lie to you. The worm men, they can hit me, but the bony boys, they're going to destroy me. That's the big difference there. And they explode. Like, no matter how bad anything is, add an explosion to it, immediately more threatening. You know what I mean? Like, I'm scared of a lot of things. All right, bugs, pretty terrifying. All right, any bug. If I see a beetle near me, I'm gonna freak out. And I mean, I'm going to freak out. All right, but if I saw an exploding beetle, I would be a lot more scared. You know what I mean? So, just goes to show you. I don't really know what we learned from this lesson. I don't know who wouldn't be scared of an exploding beetle. But basically, I don't like the bony boys that explode. All right, that's the moral of the story. There's a mini boss. Do we go to the mini boss? Yeah, right? Yeah, I don't see why we wouldn't. We could have... Okay, let's kill him a little bit. But we want to get that... We want to try to get this form down and then do that. Okay, the explosion, swear to God, it helped him. That's fine. I think all of our damage is glass cannon right now that I think about it. We have 2 damage, 2 rate of fire. Obviously 2.8 and 2.2, but like... Yeah, basically, our stats aren't great. Golden chest inside the stone chest behind the lock. With an Avenger emblem, there's our damage. Alright, up to 3.8. That is... With Tech Point 2, sure. With Tech 2, that is a huge difference. 1 full damage. Do not touch. The most cracked item in existence. We don't have the money to play with that. Let us go. Star of Bethlehem should be waiting for us in the boss fight, though. If it's a boss that's in the middle, which it isn't, we can work our way to playing with war with a little bit of Star of Bethlehem action. Where is he? There he is. Okay, Star of Bethlehem, obviously, in case you can't tell how good it is, it's that good. And makes your run go... We could use... So, I don't like Cube of Meat. Pete's Blessing, we've tried before, and it's pretty great. Beth's Heart, throwable stores. I don't care about either of those. Pete's Blessing, give it to me. Yikes. Okay, we need more 0 and 1 quality items, basically. We got a bit of a loss from there. We got a bit of a damage down, but 0 and 1 quality items will give us a huge stat increase. And quality 2 items won't do anything, as far as I know. Let me read that again. That's not the button at all. I don't know why it's yelling hit at me in there, but that's fine. I think how it works is 0, 1 are fine. Yeah. So every 0 and 1 quality item will give us a damage bonus. Every 3 and 4 quality will give us a damage downgrade, and every 2 quality will just exist. Okay, this is a terrifying room for us. We're just gonna yoink on over here. Perfect. This run has a lot of potential, okay? It is not great yet. We need more 0 and 1 quality items. Black card is not one of those. We could, and keep in mind, even stuff like that, we can take that. Can we upgrade the Cube of Meat? Realistically, that's really stupid. Yeah, okay. we can 20%. Okay, 20% is huge. But 20% stacks. So 20% of like 2 is like 10% of 1 is wait, okay, listen. Math has never been my strong suit. 20% and then 20% and then 20% is basically is what I'm saying, right? Every time we get a quality 0 or 1 item, it's going to increase our damage exponentially. So if we run that path and we don't take many 3 or 4 quality items, then what we're going to be left with is a completely broken run. Where did we get 4 damage from? I couldn't tell you, because last time I checked, we had 2 damage on the end of the last floor. But that's fine. At the end of the day, that's okay. We don't worry about such feeble matters. You know what I mean? One thing that does suck is I believe most boss item, like just boss items in general, are like 2 or higher. I don't think there's many 1 quality items in boss rooms. I know there are a couple, like the pill bag might be one of them. If it's not, that needs to be fixed right now. And Edmund, you cannot argue with me enough to convince me that it shouldn't be. Bloody Lust is a 3. We just it'll actually not equal the damage. Like the damage you get from it won't be worth it. We will take Flat File though. No more spikes is kind of huge. Plus we have card cloth of clothy things. That one, it's like, oh, that's a really good item, but it's a quality 4. I think it'll hurt us more than it'll help us. This is the run we're going for now. If we see something really good, odds are it's really bad for us. We're on Depths 2. Do not go in that room. We need that item room. Also, Depths 2 is the best place for Star of Bethlehem because after the initial stomp, you're trying to stay in the middle of the room anyway, so it's really good and really good DPS. Stargaze has some of the Stargaze are bigger. It can only be charged with Soul Art. Simulated Alabaster Box can only be used once per floor. I still don't even fully understand what that man does. I think you give him money and then he gives you a planetarium item, but I've only had him work once, and I've had like 60 cents and walked up to that man and not gotten anything. I would love to press this. Yeah, you kind of suck. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, the Stargazers suck. They're probably actually really good, and that item might technically be fantastic, but like, you cannot convince me that's a good item. It's like, I don't know, it's so bad. Like, every time I've had a Stargazer, they've cheated me, and I don't like being cheated on. It's kind of rude. You can't do that to a man. I'm just trying to summon my Stargazer and get a planetarium item, and you're gonna do that? We will never need this, I don't think. I'm gonna break it now to see the pretty rainbow, then move on. Boss trap room. I feel confident going into here, and I also feel confident doing this. Also, I feel double confident knowing that we have Flat File now that I think about it. Now that, imagine we didn't go in there. Yeah, there would have been that comment saying, "Yo, what the fuck? How could you forget?" I don't remember this thing. That's really useless. That's like almost good. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost there. Okay, fine. Mom fight. All right, this mom fight could theoretically go absolutely horribly. I don't know, like, we have Alabaster Bethlehem Star, and that's pretty good. However, it's just, I'm really bad at the mom fight, and Glass Cannon makes me really worried when combined with Fire Mind, is where that was going, by the way. So there you go. That's roughly why I was worried about this fight. The fact that we're still alive is kind of fantastic. We made it for boss rush, that's pretty cool. Butterbean, Loki, Meteorite, which is a 2, so we don't even want it, and Scissors. None of these are good. Little Loki might be a quality 1. He's a quality 1. We could take him for the damage, but I don't think we would survive a boss rush while holding Glass Cannon, so unfortunately we're not going to do it. Pete's Blessing might not have been the right choice this time. I'm not going to lie to you. It can get your damage to disgusting levels, but it can also definitely not. This is probably, yeah, this is the worst overly modded run we've had in a very long time. It is now bad enough to the point where, remember that thing I said earlier where you can use, like, Star of Bethlehem to absolutely carry your entire run, but you need to need it because you're going to sit here waiting? I'm going to sit here waiting, and in fact, I'm going to do y'all an extra favor, and I'm going to speed up this womb floor unless I have something to say. So yeah, we'll just do that. All right, I do have something to say. Our stats are atrocious. We were on 4 base damage before. Why are we on 2 now? What happened? What changed between... Did I do something? I had to have done something. This is atrocious. Even in Star of Bethlehem, our stats aren't even that good. Like, 5 rate of fire, good. But 5 rate of fire, 4 damage, not even, like, it's not that good. I 100% just, like, actually lost the star for a second because I got distracted. That's how low of an attention span I have. On to the boss, Mr. Fred. Good boss to have, except really bad, really bad boss to have with Star of Bethlehem. We should be fine either way just because it's Mr. Fred. However, just Star of Bethlehem is officially useless, but we killed him in time, hell yeah. Breakfast, it's a 0 to 1 quality item. Okay. Our damage has been increased, not drastically, because the thing with Pete's Blessing is the reason it's so good is because the scalability of it. Like I've said, every increase is 20%, therefore it can stack really high, but it doesn't matter, because since we're only at 3 damage, right, it's not going to get the chance to stack high unless we get really unlucky on the chest, but in the way that is good, because we want to be unlucky, because, you know, like, the bad's a good, you know? Oh, that fucking sucks. That was... the fucking creep from 12 years ago. Get rid of that shit. It's been here all day. Oh, we just went from, wow, I'm doing pretty okay. We have so much health and I feel fine, to, oh no, I'm gonna die. Button save right there. Unidentified pill, literally it tears up. Okay, same thing. Okay, we got the one dead. I was really worried that we weren't going to kill that one fast enough to make this place easy, but... Oh my god, killing one Polycephalus is difficult right now. Oh. Get out of here, dude. Get out of here. Oh, boy. On to the It Lives fight. Wish me luck. I don't see how this is going to go well when Star of Bethlehem isn't going to be the most productive item. Oh, with some expert bomb plays and just the best dodging you've ever fucking seen, we have beaten... You know what? Typically, this wouldn't be the most proud angel deal, but realistically, it's gonna be hard for one item to save us unless it was like Sacred Heart. I don't even think Godhead would have saved us, so I'm okay with a lot of health. We're just gonna try to beat the game with what we have now. Cathedral. I will probably commentate a little bit more. I don't know why. I think Cathedral's better than Womb and everything. Like, Womb is like the worst place ever, okay? I think the Womb is so boring in that I think Isaac really excels early game. I think it sort of falls off late game. There's nothing to do in the Womb, you know? There was a button back there. That's hilarious. There's nothing to do late game. Like, especially, like, we have Star Bethlehem, which makes it infinitely worse. But, like... You know, early game, you got all your item rooms and your shops. You got min-maxing. Late game, like, you might get an arcade or, like, a sack room, but then you still need a certain thing to do that. You know, if you don't have money, the arcade's useless. If you don't have health, the sack room's useless. Like, the entire point of late floors is just, hey, how fast can I fucking leave? And, like, I don't love that. So I definitely do prefer early game Isaac, I would say. That's why in a lot of my videos you'll see me. I don't know what these boys do, but I'm not really... Oh, they don't have spikes because I have flat files. Like, this is a weird man. Like, I've never seen... Oh, thank you, whatever saved my life there. I've never seen a spike block without a spike, but now I'm realizing I have. I'm just dumb. But, yeah, basically, I think I was just saved by an angel. That was, I did not deserve to live that. Isaac fight time, though. But yeah, basically, I think Womb is just awful because there's just nothing to do. My opinion, obviously, and I'm sure there's that one person out there that's like, nah, but Womb's my favorite floor, and that's completely fair. I genuinely cannot imagine there's lots of people out there that think Womb is the best floor in the game, but I find it really hard to believe no one thinks the Womb is the... Oh, glass cannon ruined the run. Who saw it coming? Who saw it coming, folks? I did. I sure did. Oh, we should not have survived that. Okay. We're gonna need something to save us on this chest. There's a reflected chest. No, it's a decay. Oh, quickly tap these then. Okay. The decay chest left with Mother Spine, that's fine. Cursed Flames. We're gonna need to pop that. Pinball Tears, you're gonna need to take that. Cursed Flame, you're coming with me, popping it. We got some stats. Like that, Cursed Flame gives us a curse every, like, gives us one curse. Or for every curse we have, we get an all stats up. It's not health, and that's the scary part, but it's damage, which is like halfway to health, you know what I mean? Because the quicker you can kill things, the less health you need, right? Are we winning this run? If we get some health drops, maybe. But we need those health drops for me to believe we're gonna win this run. And I have a feeling the game is not gonna be so generous. However, Don't Touch is so good. If we get some lucky Don't Touch plays, if we get like a 4 heart drop, because there's that 1 heart that can drop 4 hearts, those are the only ways we're winning. Without those, we're not winning. Also, just obviously lucky room generation too. However, no matter how lucky our room generation is, 1 heart is 1 heart, and you can be the best player in the world. Stupid damage. Did I place a bomb? Did I? Because like I need to know if I placed that bomb. Because if I placed that bomb, I didn't even think. How did I? No, that was a fire mine. How did the fire? Was it a freaking pinball tier? Hold on, I'm checking the recording. I can't even begin to blame myself for that. I watched it back. You can watch it back too if you want. That was a pinball tier bouncing around the entire room, and apparently they can just explode on contact with the ground whenever they please. Speaking of stupid, that wasn't even stupid damage, all right? That was just stupid. I would like to take the blame. It's my fault for picking up pinball tiers. I should have thought about that a little bit more, but at the end of the day, like, come on. Like, come on. We were so close. I think we did pretty good for the sort of shit hand we were dealt. Would our run have been better without Pete's Blessing? Yes. Would it have been much better? No. Before Pete's Blessing, we only had like a 4 or 5 damage stat. And that's not good. You know, we didn't get any other damage upgrades for the entire run. If you look after Pete's Blessing, it's Cube of Meat, Polaroid, Breakfast, Pinball, Greedy Limplet. Obviously, Cursed Candle, which might have saved us in the end. But at the end of the day, that was just stupid. But anyway, honestly, that was probably my weakest run that I had fun with, which I definitely am happy about. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you please, and I'll see you next time.